Some of you guys may not know Joe because it's been a couple of months since we had this catch up. But Joe Gomez is Simon's sponsor. He's Chairman 10. He's in a much warmer climate than we are. He's over in sunny California. Although I'm not sure whether it's warmer or just hot because of circumstances. But Joe, I'm going to pass it over to you.
Awesome, brother. I appreciate you, and I appreciate everybody taking time to jump on this call. I'm super excited to be on the call with you guys. I know in the middle of our 90-day run, that's when I got sick and I was out for a little bit. Then we had the holidays, and it's just been crazy. So with that being said, we're at the beginning of the year, right? The very beginning, everybody's like, oh, a new year, a new me, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And look, I'm going to be 100% real because that's all I know how to be. That's bullshit. It's not going to be a new year, new you if you do the same old shit every single day. Pardon my language. But that's the reality of it. Like, people get all excited because it's a brand new year and all this stuff. But reality is, if you don't change, nothing is going to change. If you do exactly what you did last year, you're going to have the exact same thing that you already have, right? Nothing's going to change. So if you don't like the way your bank account looks right now, what are you going to do, right? If you don't like the way your bank account looks right now, if you don't like the amount of commas that are in your bank account, if you don't like the amount of zeros that you see in your bank account, if you don't like all that, what is your plan? What are you going to do? Are you just going to log on to social media? Are you just going to log on to Instagram and Facebook and moan and complain and tell everybody how life sucks and you can't do it? Or are you going to do something different? Is it going to move you enough to stop moaning and complaining and going to turn it into taking actions needed to have success? See, because that's what it comes down to. The actions that you take today are not going to show fruits tomorrow, but they're going to show fruits 90 days from now, only if you stay consistent with what you say you're going to do. That's the key part. Only if you stay consistent with what you say you're going to do. Okay, because so many people, I hear it all the time, oh, this is my year, I'm going to crack it, I'm going to do this. I hear it all the time. I want to share something with you guys real quick, because I'm up here with the mayor, and I'll have the mayor and I'll have Howell jump on here in a minute. They don't know I'm going to have them jump on, but I'm up here at their office, okay? They opened a trade house. They didn't just talk about doing something. They went out, got out of their comfort zone, and they're doing something. But let me tell you what's happening. Their volume is skyrocketing. People are popping new ranks because they got out their comfort zone. Okay, so they went in, got this office. You can see one of the TVs is behind me. The other one is right over there, right? They put in the floors. There's the flooring. You can kind of see it, right? This is just one side of the office. Here's their little coffee bar over here. Okay. And then over here, I'm going to walk with my computer. So don't try not to get dizzy. Try not to get dizzy with me, right? I'm going to walk over here, and it's still under construction. There's their calendars. There's their whiteboard. On their whiteboard, it talks about identifying your why, a deeper why, all the stuff that it's needed in order to have success, right? Look I love what I saw right here, because in this business, in any business, you need to reward yourself from when you're hitting certain things and when you're doing certain things and you're achieving some of your milestones. P1K, they're going to get themselves a Louis Vuitton belt. That's pretty cool. That's something that they want, that when they get to a rank off of their efforts, they're going to reward themselves with that. That's absolutely huge. But here's what I love more. And this is what a lot of people got away from. And I remember doing this, man, I'm gonna go over something in just a minute. I remember doing what's on this wall, and it changed my life. So I'm gonna turn this around. You can see that's a vision board. That's a vision board. That's a vision board. A vision board. All of them have their vision board on what they're hoping to achieve, what they're going to achieve, and they're seeing this every single day they come into their office. Okay? Every single day that they're coming in, they're seeing that. And again, guys, listen, nobody has a boss. They come in when they want to come in. This is their office. This is their own business. Here's what I love. You get in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Okay. Nobody here tells anybody what to do. You got to be motivated, self-motivated to go out and make it happen. A vision board is so important. Here's why. It's going to put everything in your face on a daily basis to remind you of what you're doing. Now, I remember when I got started, and we went away from this for a little bit. One of my now 8-figure friends told me to get a blue 3x5 index card. Blue. Don't know why. They told me to get a blue 3x5 index card. They told me to get a blue pen and write down my goals. Okay, so I had a 30-day goal, a 90-day goal, a 6-month goal, and a year goal. So I had to write down all those goals. I had to write down, things that I was going to do to bless somebody, things I was going to do to bless myself. Here's what I put on there. I specifically remember there was a Vestal watch at the jewelry store at the mall that I really, really liked. It was a $500 watch. Big gunmetal gray one, 42 millimeter gunmetal gray, trimmed on the outside. It was trimmed in this nice royal, like blue. It looked good. It looked sharp. I said, you know what? At 6 months, I'm going to get me that watch. I put that on there. I put that I was going to buy my wife a GMC Acadia Denali. I don't even know why I put that, but I just put that at the time. True story. Put a GMC Acadia Denali, that's what I was going to get her. And I put that we were going to take a family trip on a cruise. Obviously, this is pre-COVID, right? When cruising was still allowed. And lo and behold, I did that. So I've been in the industry now going on 13 years. I did that in 15, so 14, 13, 12. I think I did that in 2012, I believe it was. 2012, 2013. That's when I met my first 8-figure mentor. When I did that, within a year span, guess what car was in my driveway? A GMC Acadia Denali all-wheel drive. Guess what watch I still have sitting on my nightstand? That Vestal watch. Guess what popped up in my memories? The cruise that we took on a family vacation. Listen, you got to put your, and here's what he said, on that 3x5 index card, tape it to your steering wheel, tape it to your bathroom, because he said, I know you look at yourself in the mirror every morning. You got to brush your teeth. Tape it there, tape it to your steering wheel, see it every day what your goals are. Don't go to bed until you're getting closer to your goals. I did that every day. And lo and behold, it worked. So there is power in having the vision board, right? Because you're able to see, you're able to manifest the things that you want, but it's a whole nother thing to take those that you're looking at and put it to paper and write it down what your goals are. So I highly recommend, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I highly recommend everybody on this, go out and get a 3x5 blue index card. Don't ask me why. I didn't ask the guy who was making 7-8 figures at the time why he told me that. I just did what he said, right? I wanted to make what he's doing, and write your goals for the next year in blue ink. Put it to paper. Put a financial goal, put a reward that you're going to reward yourself with, and put a reward that you're going to bless somebody else with. Okay. Put it onto paper. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to make a big, big difference. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the mayor over here real quick just to talk with you guys about some of the success that the team is having and what they're doing. And I think it goes perfect timing because I see what you guys are doing and you guys are absolutely killing it. The numbers are going up. It seems like everybody's numbers are going up. And before I bring the mayor up, you know, what's funny is I had a gentleman, a well-respected gentleman. Fraser knows him, so I'm not going to mention the name. He's really good friends. Been on Eric Worre's all over with him. He hit me up yesterday to join this company, okay? And he's like, look, I own this company. I'm the CEO of this new company that I started, but I started trading with this other company. I can't put my name behind it. I want to partner with you. It's a 2-leg deal. You put a very little bit of people. We're going to make an obscene amount of money. And I said, there's no way impossible I could do that. Number one, those owners already been caught doing fraud with their previous two companies. I said, I love what we're doing here at IM. I love the impact that we're doing. I love the message that people are preaching from the top to the bottom, putting people over profits, right? Putting people over profits, and the culture that IM has. Alongside with that, we have a real problem here in IM. We have a real problem. That's the problem of our services working too well. And people get stuck making enough money just off the services that they forget the other side of the plan. And that's by sharing this business, which each and every one of you are doing now, which is driving volume. Okay. Remember, there's two ways to make money in IM. The services are killing it, guys. I don't, if you're trading big cryptocurrencies, you've made an absolute buttload of money over the last 6 months. If you're trading HFX, you've made a buttload of money over the last 6 months. Okay, that's the facts. If you opened up your store, your drop shipping store, if you opened it up at least a month ago, you're probably seeing profits already. That's the facts. All of these tools are here to help you add income to your pocket. But when you do, you have an obligation to share that with your friends, with your family, with people you really care about. Share with them what we're doing because it's impacting lives all over the world. I'm gonna bring up the mayor right now, this guy is the mayor of Adelanto. And he's locked arms with IM Academy. They got the office. They're absolutely killing it. They got an event here. I think we're going to try to live stream it. They got an event here on the 23rd of January with Mr. Boyd coming to town to do a live trading here, a live session, a live presentation, to do it here at the Trade House. But I want him to talk to you guys about what's going on, what they're doing, and how they refocused, because I think this is what happened with you guys is and it's not just you guys. I don't mean you guys like it's only you, like with everybody got through the holidays. Now we refocus, everybody's driving, and we're seeing numbers go up. We're seeing numbers go up and we're moving in unison. And I want to keep that going. So with that being said, Mr. Mayor, this is the Mayor Reyes. You guys have all heard him before. I'm gonna bring him on. He's gonna tell a little bit about what's going on, what they're doing different here to drive business and do some things. And then I'm gonna come right back and we're gonna close it off. So here's the mayor.
What's going on, amazing people? How are you guys doing this evening? I know it's evening for you. It's afternoon for me now. So just excited, one of the things that, in corporate America, I was taught that you're only as strong as your weakest link. Right. And I had to do a self-check as a leader, right? Because when everything great is going on, it's the team's success. All the glory, all the praise goes to the team because they're accomplishing goals, right? And when things aren't going the way that they're supposed to be going, when we aren't having rank comes, when people aren't getting trained, I always just look at myself, right? What could I do better as a leader? Because I have these people's trust. And I did a self-check, and I said, why am I not focused? What is it that we need to, realign? And one of the things was I just got really excited with everything that we have here with IM. I got a little scattered. I was doing, Gold Cup. I was doing the US 30. I was doing the crypto. I was doing, strong with HFX. And then I got really excited with e-commerce, right? And I noticed that created a little bit of confusion with my team, because they saw me doing so much and not focusing on the sharing aspect, right? I was one-minded, not team-minded. And I sat down with the guys and said, we need to realign, and we're gonna just focus on, the duplication, because what works doesn't always duplicate, but what duplicates always works. And, just committed to just, to the products. This is just what we're doing, right? To get the synergy and the focus back in with the team. I said, we're either only going to do HFX, Cash Trap with Matty Pips, or we're only going to do, e-commerce. One of those two. There's a lot of other great things, but what we're going to focus on is these two right here. and we're going to dominate that. Another thing that we did was the culture. Going into 2021, I'm going to be unapologetically me. And what do I mean by that? Unapologetically me. I am happy and proud of this company, and everything that we've done, everything that we've accomplished, and everything that we're going to accomplish. And again, I had to do a self-check. I was a part of a previous company with Mr. Gomez, and I love the company. I mean, I was sold out with this company, traveling, different states every other weekend, really putting in the grind and building the organization, right? And we couldn't keep a product that worked. I'm not going to mention any names, but it was one after another, and it got quite depressing. But I was sold out, right? I was sold out for the vision, and what it is that I wanted to accomplish. And I had to ask myself, I'm like, I've made the most money trading here with I Am Mastery Academy. And as their Platinum 2000 leader, almost Platinum 5000 leader, I'm being timid on sharing. You see, people don't do what you say, they do what you do. You can tell them, work the system, drop your points. What are you doing this? Promote. But if you're not promoting, if you're not dropping your points, if you as a leader are not doing what you're trying to tell others to do, they're not going to listen, right? But they're not going to tell you to your face. Well, here in the States anyway, right? They're going to just like, yep, whatever, this guy's fluff, And I have to, again, really do a self-evaluation of what it is that I wanted from I Am Mastery Academy, right? And then unapologetically be okay with knowing that we're going to grow the largest team in the state of California. And be okay with that. Be okay with telling people this is a network marketing opportunity and this is going to change your life if you allow it to change your life, right? Not going in with uncertainty of what's going to happen, but knowing clearly what's going to happen, right? Being committed to the trading sessions, being committed to the opportunity sessions, right? Being committed, just going back to the basics. Mr. Gomez used to always say, if you don't have a prospect on the call, great, jump on the call because the call needs you because you don't have a prospect, right? And again, just bringing back that true culture of, what? If it's meant to be, it's up to me, right? And leading and being there for everyone and leading from the front, right? And holding myself accountable more than everyone else on my team, right? Making sure that, my team sees me posting, that my team sees me recruiting, that my team sees me going live, that my team sees me being a host, that my team sees me trying to allow other people to grow and blossom into their abilities, right? But being that selfless leader. And I think that's one of the things that I love about I Am Mastery Academy is we have so many selfless leaders in this company where it really is people over profits, right? And just embracing the culture that we've built and not trying to reinvent the wheel, doing what works and doing what duplicates, getting back to the basics and making it very clear. This is our trade house. What we want from this trade house is come all day, every day. You're more than welcome to bring your prospects. You're more than welcome to come and trade. Yeah, we're going to abide by, whatever COVID policy. I don't want to force people to feel like they got to come for COVID, but if you don't feel well, don't come. But if you want to be around the culture, if you want to be around a team and you want to trade, with other people, come on. We got two big, 80-inch TVs, and we have the speakers hanging out the roof where we can just, blast the speakers and trade together and be a product of the product. So, again, having a clear vision of what we're going to accomplish and just execution, because we truly have something special. It's second to none. It's just a matter of us, being okay with living outside of our comfort zones. So with that being said, you guys, hopefully you're able to take away something from it that you can implement. The veterans know that reverting back to the basics, and just staying in zone one and being that selfless leader is what gets us to the next level. So super excited for all of your guys' success. Thank you for the few moments here, Mr. Gomez. Look forward to seeing all the rank ups. Look forward to seeing just all the growth, and we will stream it. I'll make sure I'll stream it online And yeah, let's make 2021 everything that people thought that 2020 was going to be. You know, it was just on a little delay. So you guys take care.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So again, that will be streamed on the 23rd. Starts at 10 o'clock our time, which this started at 12 o'clock, so 2 hours earlier than this call. So you guys will be up. So it's a Super Saturday event. That's a live Super Saturday event that you guys will be able to attend and check out the movement, check out what's going on. And here's what I love about things like this is when you see that it's bigger than just your team, or when you see that it's bigger than just you and your friends, or when you see it's bigger than you and the same people, then that's when things really get exciting. And so know this, I want you guys to all know that we are all part of this. We are all building this. We have a huge team in India that's absolutely rocking and rolling. Simon is working with them on a daily basis. And that team is absolutely growing out of control. I see the numbers that you guys are putting in the system, absolutely growing. We have the team up in California that's absolutely growing and all over the US. So know that we are bigger than just the few that you see on a daily basis. And we have a ton of people that are coming together for the common goal, and that is to add some extra income to their pockets. Don't forget why you got started in network marketing. Don't forget why you checked out this opportunity, because you were sick and tired of being sick and tired. You were looking for an opportunity, okay? Just know that there are thousands and thousands upon thousands of people that are looking for an opportunity right now, that wish they would have taken the action steps 6 months ago, a year ago, that are only dreaming of making money online now. And so with that being said, action over talk, right? Just visualizing something, just wanting something, it's not good enough. It's merely a dream. You need to take the action steps needed. The law of attraction will only work for you if the action is behind it. If there is no action, it's merely a dream. Okay. So put the law of attraction into place, into movement by taking the action steps needed on a daily basis. All of you guys know how to get a hold of Simon or Roger. They're absolutely killing it. Get a hold of them if you guys need anything. With that being said, I appreciate the time, Roger. I appreciate the time, Simon. I'm going to turn it back over to you, Roger. Have a great, great day. And thank you guys again for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
Thanks for that, Joe. Interesting, guys, with what Joe was saying. Because some of the things that Joe was saying, I mean, they echo absolutely with what we've been telling you. And the most important thing, as far as I'm concerned right now, is action. It's really, really interesting. I love some of the things that these guys are doing over in the States, but we can't necessarily do those right now. The idea of the trade house is fabulous, but here in the UK, we're restricted on going out the door. However, here's the thing: these flyers are starting to work like crazy. You're allowed to go out for 1 hour a day and go get some exercise. You can go for a walk. Take some flyers out with you and put them through doors. I'm really impressed by the number of people that have actually gone out and ordered these flyers. I'm more impressed by the people who are phoning me up and saying, I got a phone call. Katie phones me like God knows how many times a day, jumping up and down because she's getting phone calls. Tracy's doing the same thing. I'm watching you guys doing that, but here's the thing, guys. The flyers are brilliant. The flyers work, but only if you put them out. Buying flyers themselves won't do a thing. You need to go and put them out. But when you go and put them out, people respond. Here's the thing, and we've been talking about this today. A bunch of us were on a call with Larry and Taylor Thompson, and we were talking about this today. Social media is great, but within social media right now, within the network marketing field, there's a bunch of people all talking to each other, all from different companies. And all they're trying to do is get you guys to join their company. You're trying to get them to join your company, and nobody's making any progress. We're just sort of, everyone's saying, no, mine's the best, no, mine's the best. But there is a bunch of people out there that are looking to make extra money. I dug out some statistics on Monday in preparation for a call on Tuesday with Larry and Taylor. Here's something weird. In 2020, in the UK, and I know some of you guys are outside of the UK, but these figures are probably going to spill out into different countries anyway. But in 2020, 10% of the country were looking for a way to make money from home. 4.7 million people in the UK are actually actively doing something that is part-time outside of the job, whether that be driving an Uber, whether that be delivering pizzas for Just Eat or whatever it may be, but they all want to make some extra money. When you put a flyer through someone's door that says an extra 500 to 1,500 quid a month, you catch people's imagination, you get people's attention. Will every one of them join your business? No, they won't. 99% of those flyers are going to go in the bin. 99%. But I got 10,000 flyers for 67 quid, or 63 quid. That's less than a penny each. And for putting £1 worth out, one person will call me. And that's what's happening right now. The leaflets are going out, the phone is ringing, end of story. I know when my leaflets are going out because the phone rings. If the phone doesn't ring, leaflets ain't going out, end of story. Every single day. Now, what we've seen since the beginning of this year is we've seen a bunch of people doing it and more people coming on board every day, buying more flyers and getting ready to do it. Guys, you put it into action, your team will grow. We have the simplest possible introduction following on from the flyers. Phone rings from the flyer. All you got to say is, I'm really busy. Can I call you back? Now you've got their number and you've got their name. Then you call them back and say, listen, I am snowed under with telephone calls. What are you doing at 7:30? You know what they're doing at 7:30? They're staying at home because they're not allowed to go out. Great. Okay, 7:30. We can't meet face to face. So I'm going to do a Zoom presentation. You okay with that? Everybody's okay with it because everybody's heard of Zoom these days. Zoom has gone from 10 million users last year to 200 million users around the world. Everybody's heard of Zoom. Your great granny's probably done birthday parties on Zoom in the last 12 months. Simon's mother-in-law was doing a birthday party on Zoom earlier on last year. How old? 91 years old?
He's 91 in April.
91 years old. She was on Zoom doing a birthday party. Everyone's heard of it. So you get no resistance from people these days. And all I'm saying to people is, listen, I've got 8 or 9 people coming on. So I want to get a few people together and I'll explain it. It'll take me 15 minutes, end of story. I'm not saying any more than that. When they come on that call, expecting to see 8 or 9, and they see 20, 30, 40, 50 people, they think, wow, this is big. Just what Joe said. Wow, this is bigger than I thought it was. And then they hear 10 different people giving testimonials saying, I'm making 30 quid a day, I'm making 50 quid a day, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing the other. Katie yesterday, yeah.
Roger, do you remember the prospect I had in Dubai that never turned up to a meeting?
Yeah.
He joined the presentation tonight.
Right.
Do you know what he said?
What?
Wow. He said, your guys are making real money, aren't they? I said, yeah. You could have been as well. Next presentation is on Saturday. Get a shitload of people on it.
Yep. Katie had someone on the call the other day. Katie followed up with it, and when she followed up, the comment from the woman that she was talking to was, I'm really glad that you're not talking about making millions and this, that, and the other, because it just sounds real, and I like that. And she's just about ready to sign up right now. And Katie's getting phone calls day in, day out doing this. We have got what we've twisted round to doing. We've got it right now. It's about simplicity. We are keeping it simple and it's duplicatable. And it's that's what Joe said. Don't necessarily do what works, do what duplicates. We know that social media works if you happen to be Jesse, I can't remember her last name, but Jesse screaming like a raving lunatic on GoPro. We know it works for her. But how many people can do that? Because I sure as hell can't. But I can walk around and put a leaflet through a door, and everybody else can do that as well. That works. It's the weirdest thing. Taylor said it the other day, with the old ways are now becoming the new ways. That's such an old-fashioned idea, but that works like crazy. And you know they work because every single day you get pizza leaflets shoved through your door, fried chicken, Indians, Chinese, everything else. Those guys, you don't hear of printers that are sending that stuff out. They've got a regular source of income coming in because flyers work. These are working too. So the couple of things we wanted to touch on, and that is the call. Our next call is Saturday morning. We need you guys to be there to support us with this because we have to make sure that we have testimonials for Saturday morning. It's only going to be for 15 minutes. It's a perfect time to get your prospects on anyway. So I need to make sure, can you please reach out to me and tell me you're available for your testimonials? And on the subject of testimonials, we seem to, the testimonials are slipping a little bit and they're getting longer and off track and everything else. And again, I was on a call with Taylor on Tuesday and I made a note. I made a note because something she said that was so relevant. And she said, when you're telling your story, if it's not necessary to say it, it's absolutely necessary not to say it. We've got people doing weird things right now. I mean, to start off with, we have a little chit chat every, with the host, with the presenter. Hi Katie, how you doing? I'm great. How are you? And I do it. People come on. I call people up and go, hi Roger, how are you? It's automatic to turn around and answer back. Don't do it. When the presenter calls your name out, just go straight into your presentation. Hi, everybody, not hi to the person that's talking, because it's all stretching it out a little bit. The other thing is the presentation, your story has to be your name. Where you come from is really important because every time you say where you come from, the people watching are thinking, I know someone in Stoke, I know someone in Sheffield, I know someone on the Wirral, I know someone. That's why you say where you come from. Your occupation is really important, or your background, because again, people think, I know someone who works in a sandwich shop, I know someone who's a plumber, I know someone who works in a factory. It's just jogging people's memories. And then your income story, and your income story, keep it short, tight, to the point. So your income story should just be in the last week, either today. I mean, Jamie does it great. Jamie turns around and says, today I made £54, or what you've made in the last week or whatever, but keep it short and tight, but keep it precise as well, not vague. I heard someone today turn around and say, I'm making a good amount of money out of this. That does, a good amount of money doesn't cut anything to your prospects. Just make sure that you be specific about a number, but keep the whole thing tight. We need to get back to that sort of 30 seconds because we're trying to do 10 stories and we've got 5 minutes allocated for it. These testimonies, honestly, these Zooms are working. They're the best Zooms that we've done in the last 3 years. They are working like crazy. That's why we put another Zoom into the mix, because by the time we finished tonight's call, we now had potentially 4 days to wait for the next one. Putting a Saturday morning one into the mix is just a perfect catch-all for everybody. So we now have 5 chances a week for you to get prospects on. If you have a prospect who turns around and says, yeah, 7:30 is no good for me, 7:30, I'm working. Okay, Saturday morning, 11 o'clock, no problem. 15 minutes, yeah? What else are they going to be doing? Don't tell me they're going out on Saturday, because they're not. This is being stamped on more and more and more. People have got to stay at home. 15 minutes. Simon,
Well, the benefit I've found is with the prospects I've been inviting to the Zooms, they say to me, oh, have you got a recording? No, sorry, it's live. And it's like between 14 to 15 minutes. Take 14 to 15 minutes out of your life to take the rest of your life off. Might sound corny, but it's like, it's your posture. Turn around and say, nope, that's it. End of story. We're not going to record it. We can't record it because we're getting you guys to say how much money you're making, physical money. So it's got to be compliant. So it's got to be live. So there we go. I mean, I've got a lady in Belgium that couldn't get on tonight. So she can't even get on Saturday, but she's thinking, and she's a top networker. So she's looking to get her husband on the call. So, hey, whatever works. So she said, same link. I said, yep, same link. Now, my guy in Dubai, I said, Christian, now you've got a system. Now we do it at 7:30, which is going to be for you, it's going to be 11:30 in the evening. Just go ballistic. You've now got a system to get as many. He said, I've started inviting already. That's the way. Sell it big. You need to sell it big to all your prospects. Turn around and say to them, listen, are you into the networking side or are you just into the trading side? Which is for you? Or are you like me? Do you want to do both? See what they say. Ask question after question after question. With what Joe was saying, is he going to give us a specific link? Do we actually know a specific time, specific date?
He's gone now, but presumably he will do.
Yeah.
Whenever they do a Super Saturday, particularly if Brandon's going to be on it, Brandon will blitz it out because they do Super Saturdays on a regular basis. I still don't get how they're doing these things over there, because by the 23rd they've got new presidents, and I think they've got a shock coming because Biden's already said that there's going to be restrictions coming in place for those guys as well. I mean, I just, me personally, I would not feel comfortable with that building right now with people wandering in and out.
No.
With a new strain of COVID that's ever more contagious. I like what we're doing right now, because what we're doing right now is safe. And honestly, guys, it's working for us, because right now, more and more people need us. You know, people 6 months ago thought, well, it was only going to be a couple of months and we'll be out of it. Well, it's not. We're nearly a year into this now. And there's still a good solid 6 months of this going on ahead of us yet.
It's going to get worse before it gets better.
Yeah, but that 6 months, honestly, you can impact people's lives. You can help people, genuinely help them. And at the same time, you can grow a business for yourself. And the thing is, with what we're doing, we've cut all the fluff out of it. You know, when you get prospects and you're talking to prospects and they say, yeah, but I'm not very good on social media. Don't have to be. Yeah. Well, I just don't understand all these Zooms, and well, you can click one link. Yeah. Well, I don't understand Instagram. Don't need it. Yeah. Go for a walk. Take your dog for a walk. Post some leaflets through a door. Everybody can do that. Prospects come on the phone. They turn around and they say, I don't know anybody. You don't need to know anybody. Go for a walk. Take your dog for a walk. Post leaflets through the door. I've had prospects coming on to me this week saying, I don't know anybody. Well, how did you hear about me? Well, I got a leaflet through my door. Well, there you go. You've just answered. You've just given your own solution. That's how you found me.
For me, that was exactly the same principle and process 30 years ago. When I turned around and said, when I first responded to the advert in the newspaper, and I spoke to my original sponsor, my first sponsor, and I said, yeah, it sounds great. But I said, I've only moved into this area recently. I don't know anybody. He said, Simon, how do you know me? I said, well, I responded to your advert. He said, great, you can do the same. You can place an advert as well. I will tell you the wording, and I will tell you where to place it, how to place it, and what to say. Bingo. And I was off and running. Leaflets are no different. Leaflets are a great mechanism. The key factor, what you need to really think about doing is, how many other people can I get putting my leaflets out? Now, if you're a Katie, she's got some amazing ways, some amazing systems. But hey, we're not all Katie. We haven't got a sandwich shop that we employ people that we can get them putting leaflets out. But you could put cards in shop windows saying dog walkers do you want to get paid for walking your dog? And people, call 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Someone phones. It says, oh, I'm phoning up about getting paid to walk my dog. Yeah. You walk your dog. I'd like you to be putting leaflets out as you're walking out. For every 1,000 you put out, I will give you £10. Or you do it, work it out. I think Katie turns around and says, for anyone that joins the business from giving the leaflets out, you pay them, is it £20? Because obviously you get £25, so you're giving away.
She's
20
way
quid.
more generous than me.
Yeah, way more generous than what I would be as well.
Oh, she's definitely more generous than you.
No, but my staff, no, I'll tell you this, I went in my shop today and I went with my sister-in-law and she was complaining because my other little staff member, Katie, had wrote all her names on back at leaflet and Ireland's going, look, she's wrote her names all on back of these leaflets. They're scrapping over who's getting them out. So it's worth 20 quid a chuck if they sign up.
There you go. And then we said the other night, Roger turned around and said, there you go. They can be distributors. What did you say, Katie? No, they bloody can't. They got to say working for me. I'm thinking, okay, interesting.
I'd still rather have them as distributors and working for you.
Yeah.
But honestly, guys, there are so many different things. We can capitalize on this even though we're in lockdown. And if we look right now, I'm just looking at the screen right now. Nick, Simon, Malcolm, Diana, Katie, Tracy were all on earlier on today with Larry and Taylor. And we were talking about keeping it simple and keeping it duplicatable. We have the simplest, most duplicatable thing that we've done for ages and ages and ages. Everyone can do this. And when Simon said about getting more people to put your leaflets out, that's great, but getting more people in your team putting their own leaflets out, that's more powerful. As soon as you bring a new person on board, you tell them the first thing you need to do is get some leaflets and put some leaflets out, because that will find them there too. That will find, well, in fact, just run through the numbers. 100,000 leaflets, 1% response, that's 100 responses. For me, my plan's real simple. I want to get 500 leaflets out per day. So 500 leaflets a day, that's 2,500 leaflets a week. So that means it's going to take 4 weeks to put out those 10,000 leaflets. But in 4 weeks, I'll expect to get 100 telephone calls, 100 people invited to go on the Zoom. We know people let us down. People don't turn up. They tell you they will do, but they don't. So let's say only 40% of them turn up. That's 40 people coming onto the call. I know how well those calls are converting right now. But even if only a quarter of them joined, and they're doing better than that, but if only a quarter of them joined, that would be 10 people joining. Now, if you're brand new to the business today, and you've just got started and you get 10,000 leaflets, that will get you 10 new people in your team by the end of the month. If you've got them doing the same thing, the chances are a couple of them will find someone else anyway to get you P600 in your first month. But if they don't, you'll definitely do P600 in your second month. But by the time the second month comes around, you've got 100, you've got the same thing going out again. So you'll get 10 new people and you'll have 10 more people doing the same thing. You should be hitting P2000 in your second month of putting these flyers out. If you can put out 500 leaflets a day. Tracy was out doing her leaflets the other day and I asked how long it took. Well, she told me how many flyers she put out. She put 290 flyers out and it took an hour to put 290 flyers out. So 2 hours of walking, and with the best will in the world, the COVID police, they're not timing you when you go out. As far as you're concerned, you're just going for a walk. Go for a 2-hour walk. It's good for you. You lose some weight. Yeah, we spent 12 months sitting there drinking too much, eating too much, and putting weight on. So go for a walk some of the extra pounds off, put some leaflets out, bring more people on board. 500 leaflets a day will transform your business. Do it every single month, and there's a shed load of chairmen on here.
Roger, I just have a quick question. So it was A5, 130 grams,
Yep.
and 2 colors, right?
Yes.
Because I was checking those printers yesterday, and in Austria, it's about 1,000 euros. So I wasn't sure which, but yeah, I think.
Do you know what? If it was that much money, I'd use our printers over here and pay the extra shipping to have them flown over.
So are they shipping to Austria?
Ask the question.
Okay.
I don't know, but you can ask the question.
Yeah.
But it's one thing's for certain: it's not going to cost 900 euros to ship it to Austria.
No.
So even if they chuck it on UPS or something, or DHL, something like that.
Yeah, I'm waiting for some more. I sent out stuff, so I will get, or they will get back to me with the price, because with those amounts of leaflets, they don't have it on the website.
Okay.
So yeah, but I will definitely come back to you if they are in the same price range.
Wow, 1,000 euros.
Yeah.
Guys, I got a great deal for you guys, didn't I? 63 quid. Wow. All right.
There's somebody like, I can see Gary Hudson on here who drives a taxi. Well, he could just put one on his window and just sellotape it, so it's there permanently, and then somebody's going to talk about it. I mean, what a great way. Gary gets a total different crowd of people in his taxi several times a day.
Yeah. And they're not drunk right now because the pubs are closed.
Exactly. But, none of us have got that facility. No, most of us haven't got that facility. Gary has. So it's all about use and abusing.
Absolutely. And, just find every opportunity to get them out wherever you can. It's just another way of reaching people. But right now, all we've got to do is just talk to as many people as we possibly can, and more avenues we explore.
I can't remember, with the Zooms, can we mention the thing about when you come onto the Zoom, let's say Katie's doing the Zoom and she's going to invite, let's pick on one person. Let's go Malcolm. Katie goes, oh, hi Malcolm, how are you? You don't want to go in. I'm great, Katie. How are you? Don't have a conversation about how are you.
Already said that.
Yeah, you have. I just wanted to labor it. It's like, just straight into your testimony.
Yeah.
Not the time of day, not the weather, nothing. Just straight into, I'm from bum, 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 bum. My background is this, yada, yada, yada. This is how much I make. It's great.
Yep. That's it, guys. Thank you for your time. Much appreciated. Tomorrow night, 6 p.m. for everyone, whether you're part of the World Building Academy or not. Book clubs available tomorrow night for every single one of you with Larry and Taylor. That doesn't cost you anything, honestly, guys. Katie, Nick, just give them a few words about what you've seen this week.
Just like I said on Phoenix chat here, like I phoned my mum, and my mum's not even part of it like this, and I've just for months tell her how just unbelievable it were. Like I'll say it and I'll say it again and again and again. They just give you that belief that you can achieve, even like I said, even if it's 10% of what he's achieved, I'll take that, thanks. And that you can do it, and you can do it in the most simplest way. And that's just, they just give you that if they can do it, you can do it, and that's what they do. And to me, it's just like I said to you, Roger, doing that Zoom call with that lady the other day, I've never felt just so confident and comfortable, because I didn't think that I had to sell at Dreamer or just casual, and and they've made my mindset so much better with the way that I talk to people. I don't think I'm selling people anything, and they've just literally just changed the whole game for me. For anybody that's wanting to build a team, you'd be daft not to join. I'm telling you now, you've got to. But
tomorrow night won't cost you anything. So tomorrow night, 6 p.m, the book club. Yeah, I'll make sure that the link's posted up so everybody can go on it, watch it for yourselves. But honestly, guys, to actually get started and join the Wealth Builders Academy, $99 to get started, $40 a month. So that's what, 75 quid, and then 30 quid a month. And honestly, we're all spending that on all sorts of silly bits and pieces. It's without a shadow of a doubt the best content I've seen, because it's real, practical, hands-on stuff. This isn't techniques. This isn't, you've got to post this, you've got to, they don't tell you what to say. They don't tell you what to do. They do tell you how to get your mind absolutely right. And you heard what Katie just said, what it's done for her, and the confidence level that she has and everything else. And since Katie started following Taylor and Larry and Taylor, Katie's advanced in rank. Malcolm advanced a little bit before Katie. Daisy's gone up. Jamie's gone up. The people are moving rank all the time right now, and we're getting Bailey as well. You know, and we've got people moving time and time and time again, and it's all because they're following simple steps. So I'm going to shut up right now. We've done plenty for the moment. I'll leave it to you guys. We will see you tomorrow night on that, and please tell me you're available on Saturday morning for a testimonial, 11 a.m., and get prospects on that call. Let's make it a really, really good one. See you soon, guys.
Roger, just something from, you know, for those who, or I think for all of us, I mean, we are on social media.
Yep.
And if we can, you know, do it on social media as well in a simple way, you know,
Absolutely.
add on to those leaflets and talking to people, because Fraser is doing the Dash for Cash. It will start next week on the 20th, I think.
I hadn't seen that.
Yeah, I can post the link in the Phoenix group. So for everybody who wants to, you know, do the extra action, I think that's a great way to do it.
Yeah, it's. I mean, again, Larry turned around and said, if you're working for you in social media, you're doing that, then you keep doing it. If that's what's working, you keep doing it. But whatever it is, as long as you are doing something and you're talking to people every single day, the deal is really simple. Your job every day, your job description is this simple. It's to find new customers and find new IBOs. That's it. End of story. That's all your job is. You don't have to do anything else. Okay, guys. So I will see you all soon. If you need anything from us, you know where we are. We'll put links in the Phoenix group tomorrow, and we'll be back on Saturday morning for another call. Bye, everybody.
Okay, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.